Hey, something else just came to mind. So this may be like a part two. Um, Previous video I just recorded was about the Nancy Guthrie case, the mirroring in it, the cabal, and the snakes behind it all. Okay. Okay, if they pay the ransom, what do you think they're gonna do? Is she valuable anymore to them? Think about that. Because that's when they got what they wanted. They don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, I've grown up around these really bad people. I mean, around my uncle, who's not my dad. And the reason I keep pointing that out is because there's a fake birth certificate that says that he is. No, he's not. And I was told that my biological mother is my aunt, but she's actually my biological mother. And she's also the person that Manson supposedly murdered way back when in 1969, which is, when I was born, August 8th, when that whole thing supposedly happened. She didn't die then, and I definitely was not born a boy. So they twist everything in order to hide everything. Um, just if you're wanting to know who I'm talking about, well, she was in like movies, and she supposedly married some movie director, producer, something like that, who apparently can't come to America because he got in trouble for um, being a pedophile, or molesting a child underage. So that's, who we're talking about here. She was in movies too. And there's more going on with this. Not only that, but I recently saw this on one of her movie posters. There's a name there, and it happens to be, the one of the false marriages they put me in, which was, my late husband. I didn't want to get married, but they told me, the government told me I had to in order to keep my son, get him from their grasp. And this is back in 2008. Um, but that wasn't his real last name because, I mean, it can't be. That happens to be the name that's on this movie poster. First name's different, but I'm like, what is going on? I recently saw that and I'm like, what is going on? You can't make this shit up. Like, I'm just. They apparently can't come up with other names. I guess. I don't know. But, they do false identities, name changes. There's people you probably think are dead that aren't, that have just been switched to someone else and they look just, somewhat different, but they're still walking around. This is what they do. But if they pay the ransom, her life is not worth anything to them anymore. Not saying that for sure they would do that, but they're not going to give a shit then. Don't pay it. You do not pay it. They're desperate for money. So you're actually saving her life by not paying it. But yeah, I just wanted to record this so that they know. I may not do a part two. I may just, give it a different name. But yeah, you don't want to pay that. I really get these people. They're thinking how they work. They're, backwards. They're absolutely backwards. And see, like people, like say law officials, they can completely work freelance. I mean, people will pay for someone to solve crimes correctly. Um, there'd be a whole new way of doing everything instead of the way it's been because it's been wrong. People that are putting rules on people and how to do this and how to do that. There's a whole much better way of doing things because, I mean, the proof is provided in the action of, You solving it and this person solving, if they're really good at it, they'll get paid well. Do you see? Um, if they're not solving it, they're not going to get paid very well, then that would mean that the universe is pointing them in a different direction that they might be better at. You see? And it may not be that far from it, but it's like everyone holding on to what they have for dear life, going, oh God, no, but you're not letting things open up to where you can actually earn money and a whole lot more of it. I mean, these people have been siphoning the hell off of me to get all this money. When I say I can help people with how to manifest, I can. Okay? But, you know, there's a law of reciprocity. If someone's helping you with something, you know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to sit here and be left to starve and have no energy. They would need energy, to take care of themselves, like food and sleep and these things, to better care for themselves, that they can better make, money and stuff like that, and to help others to do the same. There's so much that can be done, y'all. You've got to get out of this lack mindset, and that comes from the Matrix that the Cabal, that the Illuminati, Freemasons, Eastern Stars run. We've got to get out of this, and in getting out of this, we're helping to save lives and treat other beings as you would want yourself to be treated. Like, treat animals with kindness and love, and don't let them run you over, so to speak, but you also don't do that with people. You've got to have a backbone, and you've got to stand up to evil. You don't let people oppress you. As if they're able to oppress you, then it's like you then have that mark on your family, that bloodline, and then you're having to deal with it until you can heal from it. All right, y'all, that's just what I felt needed to be said to, help in the situation as much as I possibly can, because, I've been living through this. Watch the previous video. I have been living through, heck, go watch my channel. It's Expect the Unexpected. Take the E off the front of it. It starts with an X, because there were so many other things that come up with that. So that's why I did that. But, it's on YouTube. If you're seeing this on TikTok, I don't really know how you can share things from somewhere else to TikTok, like YouTube or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I understand the minds of these people because of what I've been through and all of this. So I'm able to see into it. There are others out there that have also been through things like this, that have had these things done to them, and they can also see into it. But you see much better when you're able to get out of the whole MK Ultra and all the programming that we're told. So you may be hearing things that you're shocked to hear, but it's a part of God's plan. It's to help people wake up and see the truth for what it really is. Someone really loves you if they're telling you the truth. I got these people, they love it when you tell them the truth, that they did something good, but they did something bad, then they hate you. That's telling you the truth so you can better yourself, not hate them. You see? So don't hate them. Just, look at yourself and what you need to heal. It has to do with the chakras and traumas that you've been put through. Okay? That's people that love you when they tell you the truth. So, attacking them is not going to do you any good. It's going to mean you're going to go through the cycles more. So to end the cycles and get out of it, so you don't have to go through 7 years of cycles, If you are taking part in, if you break a mirror, 7 years bad luck, it's not talking about a glass mirror, y'all. It's talking about a Hyoka. So however much you've been involved in doing that, you can go through a lot of bad things. You do this healing so you don't have to. Okay? It's a matter of having a different perspective and looking at things differently, y'all. All right, take care. God bless.